Get on with the program. That's not in the program.
The sun has got his hat on, hip 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 hooray. The sun has got his hat on and he's coming out to play. Or at least he better. But that's actually part of the theme of today. Because you think you're a trader. You're sure you're a trader. But are you? Well, we're about to find out. And why has the son not got his hat on? Because I've just come back from Spain to this crap hole. So I'm going back again a couple of weeks. Oh, look at that. Look at your boobies.
Yes.
I saw your boobies.
No, you didn't.
Give us them here. You can have a look. Well, you might actually notice we're not exactly at home. We're travelling home from being away with Scruff in the sun. And I always try and keep an eye on the guys. Even when I'm on holiday, I genuinely try. And there's certain things come up. Now, when it comes to the squad, you have your long-termers and those who just come in looking for magic pills. They don't last because they don't like what I'm about to say. And I'm going to tell you lot it as well. Are you intrigued? Have you thought about it? Well, while you have a little think, I'm going to have a little sip. Because we all know Scruffy likes it coffee. And if you have a look at this, right, we're in a hotel room, it's nice. And look at Madam over here. Look at that. Straight into the pit of love. Right? Why?
Reading the magazine.
Well, you weren't reading it earlier on. We're having breakfast. What did you think I was talking about, boys and girls? Did you think that was rude?
What, having breakfast?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. Well, I threw a sausage down. Me throat. Was that rude?
What, and your bacon and your beans?
Me bacon and me beans. Right. Have the freeloaders fucked off yet? I do this quite regular, actually, where I'll just rabble on just for a little bit. And I know for the YouTube algorithm, you're meant to get a hook straight in. But I actually like to lose a lot of people relatively quickly. And this is part of the course of what we're actually discussing. Because as I alluded to with the group, some people stay, some people go. The ones who go normally just think there's a magic system and you're going to get it. Well, there isn't, sadly to say. But there is structure and there's methodology that you use and rule sets that you use. And I stick to them all the time. And one of my number one rules is what I'm about to discuss. And it's about trading on a Friday. Now, trading on a Friday is literally Clown's Day. If you're trading past 11 o'clock on a Friday and you're desperate to go to market, then you are literally a gambler. There's no thought to it. The Friday afternoon is incredibly dangerous. And if you're caught with the trade, you're finished. So let's delve into this a little bit. Why are you wanting to trade all day on a Friday anyway? I'll sum it up with one word. Just one. And it's addiction. Because you believe the more you're in the markets, the more you're going to get out of the markets. Well, sadly, that's not the case. The more you're in the markets, the more you're at risk of the market going against you. And the single most dangerous time to trade is Friday afternoon. Monday is pretty bad because you've got money flow coming in. You've got no idea really which way it's going. The spikes can be horrific. And if you're on the right side of them, they're amazing. But if you're wrong, you've got all the rest of the week to dig your way out of it. Or at least offset what was going on. Friday, you don't. Now, Friday, the money flow is actually coming out. So for all you see a market moving up and you think this is amazing, all of a sudden it'll just tank. Or even worse, it'll go stagnant. It won't go anywhere. So you're sitting praying and you're hoping. And then it gets to 3 o'clock and you're going, oh my God, the US Open hasn't done anything. It's still just grinding away. Oh, it's 7 o'clock at night. Oh, I'm in a bit of a hole now. Oh, what shall I do? What shall I do? And then before you know it, it hits 9, 10 o'clock when the market's closed. That's it. You're stuck. So not only are you stuck with it for the weekend, you're incurring weekend costs. because you've got swaps and various other bits and pieces to take into account. Then, if you are underwater, not only are you bearing the cost, you have something else, the emotional cost. Now, if you're in a deep hole, that could resonate into your family life because you'd be in a bad mood or you'd be nervous or whatever, especially if you've done what I've seen a lot of clowns do, and that is to put the mortgage money on the line. What if it goes? Can't pay your bill. Stupidity. So you've got your emotional cost. Then you've got the Sunday night open. Well, Sunday night open, if you're on something like, say, a pound JPY and you're underwater, your stop is going to have to bear, just to cover the spread, about 40 odd pips. If you've been working on a 20 pip stop, you can kiss goodbye to that because that's gone. All right. If you've got a massive stop, because of that spread, you mightn't get to break even to get out, so you're still knackered. Then you've got to go in to Monday morning. And we know that's a shit show because it'll go the wrong way before it goes the right way. But inevitably, when you're in a situation like this, it won't go in your favour to get you out of trouble. It'll just make things worse. So Friday is an absolute shit show of a time to trade. And it's why when people are talking to me and they're constantly banging on, this is if they've spoken to me for a while, by the way, because I will from day one tell you, once you go past lunchtime on a Friday, you need to be out the markets. If you're not in your trade by about 11 o'clock and look to be gone by 1, stupidity. So if you spoke to me for a while and you keep saying to me, what do you think about this Friday afternoon? I just won't talk to you because you've already proven to me there's no point. You're not listening to a damn word I'm saying and you're falling back into addiction. Now, for me, as a personal person, there's a few traits that I don't like. I don't like gamblers, and I certainly don't like freeloaders. Now, let me explain that, because a lot of people get on the high horse. I always believe that if you want something, you work for it. It's that simple. Nobody owes you anything, and you shouldn't expect it given to you on a silver platter. And we see it all the time in society. The entitled brigade. I am entitled to this. Well, no, you're not. From the day you're born, you're entitled to nothing. You make your own way and you pay your own way. Nobody should do it for you. If you're of that belief, go talk to somebody else because I've got no time for you. All right? If you are trying, and I can see you trying, and you're just not quite getting there, I'll walk every day with you. And I'll spend as much time as I need to get you to the point where you want to be. As long as I see you trying. But if it's this, just give me, fuck off. And it's that simple. And I'm like that. And I've been like that my whole life. I'll help anybody who's trying. But somebody who's just give on your bike. Now, I get emails all the time. And sometimes I'll answer them in a way that I've just been speaking about. Well, you're showing signs of gambling. You need to control that. And as soon as they hear it, they either won't reply to me or they kick off. But what they forget is I'm trying to do them a favour. I'm trying to show them. I get guys all the time saying they're staring at charts for 10 hours a day trying to learn. No, it's counterproductive. You're not helping yourself. If anything, you're damaging yourself. You're looking too much. It's addiction. Calm it down. Do a 30-day challenge. At least do a weekly challenge. You know, understand why a chart grows by watching it day in, day out. But if you're watching it for 12 hours at a time or 10 hours, you won't see it grow. What you're looking for is an excuse to go to market. That's addiction. And addiction is the killer of all accounts because it is the first seed of gambling. Now, what happens with gambling, I did an Ask Scruff this week, and it's kind of about that, about how to recover from losses. Now, the squad will see it straight away because they get used to the videos as they're being made. Publicly, that one won't get released for a few weeks. If you're watching it now, It was probably with the members for a couple of weeks prior, because that's the way it is. And they all stem from the group. And it's not that I'm being, how do I put it? I'm not trying to ram it down their throat and be nasty to them or anything like that. I'm trying to show them what I've been through over the last 20 years. I've been down these rabbit holes, and it's very destructive. You can lose a lot of money because you get overconfident because you've had a good run. Now, if you're an addictive personality, and trust me, I am, Joanne will tell you, straight point. If I'm going to do something, I'll go at it like till I beat it.
You will.
What? See your tits again, actually. Right. What's your thought about me when I decide I'm going to do something?
Oh yeah, you do if you go for it.
Aye.
Until you finish it.
Until I finish. So that is an addictive trait of mine. But I've also got a discipline trait as well. I know if I'm going to do something, I'll plan it out fully. And I will work my way to the end goal objectively. What I won't do is go at it and go at it and go at it blindly. Now that's the difference between full addiction and just wanting to do well. Now, I'm not really sure where I wanted to go with this coffee with Scruff, but the essence is really not about what's in the chart. It's actually about what's inside of you, the person. If you have these traits and you feel, I've got to go to market, then sadly this industry is probably not for you. It'll chew you up. But if you look at this industry as, I love the charts, I want to understand how they work, I want to maybe have this as a career, but do it like an apprenticeship where you learn one thing every day. Follow the 5-hour rule. The 5-hour rule works really well. And if you read any professional books, Minecraft books, all of these things about making your mind better, the 5-hour rule is a good one. And basically what that is you spend 1 hour a day learning something. Now, if what you're going to learn is going to take you 6 hours, well, then it takes you 6 days to learn whatever it is you're after. Why is it 1 hour a day, 5 days a week? Well, it's very simple. The brain can only assimilate so much information at a time. And if it overloads by looking at it all day constantly, you will be counterintuitive because you'll forget what you're learning. But if you break it down into hour chunks, 5 days, you will zone in, learn it, add to it the next day, add to it the next day, add to it the next day. But then you need time to reset and rethink. And that's when you take the weekend off. So the 5-hour rule actually works. Read it. Look it up. It does exist. And it's something I've subscribed to for over 10 years, probably even longer than that. It's all part of sort of NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, something I used to do a lot in a former career because that's how we were trained. And we were trained to balance our brains in such a way when we are problem solving, it is logical. Now, okay, I was fortunate enough to have gone through it, which has helped me in this trading career. But you can do it yourself. And it starts with you. So I'm going to say a quote. Anybody who follows me knows this quote. I have it on my board all the time. Know thyself. It is the beginning of wisdom. Because it doesn't matter what you're taught. Everything starts and ends with you. And not a lot of people really understand that. They think that the secret is in the charts or it's in the stars or wherever. It's not. It's what's staring at you in the mirror. Now, once you've figured that out, then you'll start moving forward. I hope this kind of makes sense as a monologue. Just as a coffee with Scruff. The idea of these things is to get you to think about everything around you. See, everybody just wants the charts. And those people, sadly, are the ones who fail. Trading is about mindset, planning your day, understanding what times of the day to trade, and understanding when you're able to trade. And what that means is sometimes, let's put it this way, if you're not feeling very well, then you're not going to think straight. If you've had an argument with your other half, you're not going to think straight. Now, if you're addicted and you're not thinking straight, you're going to make the wrong decision every time. So cherish your thoughts. In fact, tell me. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. If I'm right, I hope you've learned something. If you want to speak to me, I'm very easy found. You go on the scruffytrader.com. All my official contact details are there. You can contact me through WhatsApp, email, it doesn't matter. And I'll talk to you. I genuinely will. Can I tell you the secret? No. If you're in the squad, you'll see exactly how I trade. And then you can use that as a template to maybe make your trading a little bit better. But what I will say is, I've done this 20 years, made a good living from it, and if you've followed the videos this year, I've had a holiday every single month this year. Why? Because I do know when to stop. I am not addicted to the charts. If anything, I'm addicted to that. That'll be you, my love. And I am, actually. Pretty much everything I do. Oh, bear with me. Need to get that to focus in a little bit. Not very technical, boys and girls. Then again, a blurry face might suit you lot down the ground, because, let's be honest, I might be a big un, but I'm what's called a Shrek. Or at least that's what she calls me anyway. You know, come on, Shrek, you fat fuck. You're making a mess. I don't know why you're laughing.
I don't call you fat.
You don't call me fat? He calls me Shrek, though. Shit, you're right, bitch. Oi, baldy bugger, come here. That's what she does. She comes across as all nice and playful, but she's not, you know. Go on. Tell the truth.
I'll give us as good as I get.
Yeah, she does give us as good as she gets. She does. And we enjoy our life every day. And that's what trading should give you. It should give you enjoyment every single day. So, I'm going to draw a line under this now. We're about to go and have a little, what do they call it?
Afternoon tea.
We're going to have afternoon tea with little cucumber sandwiches and stuff like that. You know, so I'll be Shrek the Third when he wore his nice clothes and everything, rather than Shrek the First rolling round in the mud. Personally, I preferred the first one. I like being a scruff, let's be honest. I'm not called Scruff for now. So for everybody who's still here, thank you for watching. Do subscribe if you haven't already. YouTube has a habit of unsubscribing people. Click the bell icon. I do videos all the time. And if you're stuck, just reach out, you know, and I'll answer you. I certainly will. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.